This moment isn't random. You're here because God has something to tell you. You've been praying, searching, waiting, and now, this is His answer. Listen closely. God is speaking to you right now. There's someone He has chosen for you. This isn't by chance. It's not a coincidence. It's His plan, perfect and intentional. You've asked Him for clarity. You've prayed for guidance. And He's saying, this is it. This is what you've been waiting for. You may feel unsure. You may feel hesitant. But His voice is clear. He's calling you into something greater. This is more than love. It's destiny. This person is part of His purpose for your life. God sees what you cannot. He knows your future. He knows what lies ahead. He knows the blessings waiting for you. This relationship is sacred. It's not ordinary. It's divine. Through this union, God's purpose will be fulfilled. Together, you will do more than you ever imagined. Together, you will glorify Him in ways you can't yet see. You've been asking God for direction. You've been pleading for a sign. And now He's answering. This person is the answer to your prayers. His timing is perfect. Don't ignore this. Don't hesitate. Delays can close doors that are open right now. The spiritual realm is moving in your favor. God is orchestrating events just for you. He's asking you to trust Him. Yes, there will be distractions. Yes, the enemy will try to confuse you. But don't let doubt or fear take over. God is calling you to take a step in faith. He's asking you to move forward. This is your moment. He knows your heart. He knows your desires. He knows your struggles. He sees your pain, your questions, your hopes. This person is here to strengthen you, to walk with you, to help you grow closer to Him. You might feel overwhelmed right now, but remember, God is not the author of confusion. Pray for clarity. Ask Him to confirm this in your heart, and He will. His voice will guide you. This is not random. March 31st is a turning point. This moment is significant. God's plan is unfolding. He's asking you to trust Him fully. This union is more than companionship. It's a divine covenant. It's sacred. It's designed by heaven. Through this relationship, God's love will shine. He will use you both to show His glory. You've been waiting for this. Don't let fear hold you back. God's favor is upon this union. Move forward in faith. This person is here to walk with you through every season. They will encourage you. They will inspire you. They will draw you closer to God. Life won't always be easy, but with God at the center, you will overcome. His promise is clear. He will guide you both. He will strengthen your bond. He will provide what you need. Open your heart. Listen to His voice. God is leading you toward a blessing. But this blessing requires action. It requires faith. The window of time is critical. March 31st is fast approaching. God is aligning everything for you. Don't let this opportunity pass. Pray for confirmation. Ask Him to reveal His will. He will answer. He will guide your steps. Even when the path feels uncertain, trust Him. God's plans are always good. They are always perfect. He sees the bigger picture. You only see a small part. Trust Him, even when it doesn't make sense. His heart for you is full of love. He wants to bless you, not just with things, but with peace, joy, and purpose. This union is part of that blessing. This person is part of His plan. You didn't meet them by chance. God has been preparing both of you for this moment. He has woven your paths together, Trust Him to lead you. He has never failed you, and He won't fail you now. Even if you feel unprepared, know this: God doesn't call the qualified. He qualifies the called. If He has called you to this union, He will equip you. He will give you strength where you feel weak. He will give you wisdom where you feel unsure. Take the first step in faith. God will meet you there. Each step of obedience will bring you closer to His plan. His strength is made perfect in your weakness. You don't have to navigate this alone. God is with you. Your destiny is connected to this person's. This is not just about love. It's about purpose. It's about destiny. Together, you'll create a future that glorifies Him. Your relationship will be a light to the world. It will reflect His love and faithfulness. Through this marriage, others will see Him. Your bond will inspire hope. It will show what His love looks like. Don't let this moment slip away. This isn't just another day. It's not a passing thought or coincidence. It's a divine appointment, crafted specifically for you. God has opened a door that leads to something greater, but it's up to you to step through it. This opportunity is holy. It's sacred. It's a piece of His perfect plan unfolding in your life. Step through it in faith, even if fear tries to hold you back, even if doubt whispers in your ear. Remember, God is not the author of confusion. His voice is clear. Obedience brings blessing. When you trust His plan and move in faith, His favor follows. You've seen it before in your life. You've experienced His provision, His guidance, His faithfulness. And now, He's asking you to trust Him again, to believe that what He has for you is good, to believe that His ways are higher than your ways. You've been prepared for this moment. Every step of your journey has led to this. Every trial, every triumph, every tear, none of it has been wasted. God has been working all things together for your good. He's been shaping you, molding you, refining you, preparing your heart for what's next, preparing your life for His blessing. The time is now, not tomorrow, not next week. Now. March 31st is fast approaching. This isn't a random date. It's a marker, a turning point. It's the moment where God's plan intersects with your life in a powerful way. God's timing is perfect. He's never late. He's never early. He's always right on time. Even if you don't fully understand why. Even if the timing feels inconvenient or uncomfortable. Trust that He knows best. He sees what you cannot. He knows what's ahead. He knows what's waiting on the other side of your obedience. This is why He's asking you to move now. Not because He needs you to, but because He wants to bless you. He wants to show you His goodness, His faithfulness, His provision. But blessings often require action. They require faith. They require trust. God isn't asking for perfection. He's asking for your heart, for your willingness, for your trust. When you say yes to Him, you're not just stepping into a blessing. You're stepping into alignment with His perfect will. This is a divine moment, a moment that could change the trajectory of your life. Don't let fear rob you of what God has prepared. Fear is not from God. Doubt is not from Him. Confusion is not His voice. God brings clarity. He brings peace. He brings assurance. And right now, He's assuring you that this is your time, that this is your moment to step into His plan. Trust Him, even if you feel uncertain, even if the path ahead looks unclear. Remember, He's not asking you to figure everything out. He's asking you to trust Him step by step. His word says that He will guide your steps. He will make your path straight. He will be a lamp to your feet and a light to your path. You're not walking this road alone. He's with you. He's gone before you, and He's walking beside you. The time is now. Not because you're ready, but because He is. He's ready to move in your life. He's ready to show you His power. He's ready to fulfill His promises. But He's waiting for your yes, for your obedience, for your trust. March 31st is a marker. Yes, but it's also a reminder. A reminder that time is precious, that God's timing is intentional. He's been patient with you. He's been preparing you. But now, He's asking you to take the next step, to trust Him like never before, to lean into His plan, even when it doesn't make sense, to surrender your doubts and fears. This is not just about you. It's about what He wants to do through you. It's about the lives He wants to touch through your obedience. Your yes has a ripple effect. It's bigger than you. It's bigger than what you can see. Through your obedience, others will be blessed. Through your faith, God's glory will be revealed. Don't underestimate what God can do with a willing heart. Don't underestimate the power of your trust in Him. This moment is significant. It's not just another day. It's a divine appointment. God is asking you to move forward, to step into what He has prepared for you, to trust that His plan is good, and it is good. It's better than you could ever imagine. It's more than you've asked for, more than you've prayed for. But it requires faith, faith to take that first step, faith to believe that He is in control, even if the path ahead looks uncertain, even if you feel unprepared. Remember this: God doesn't call the qualified. He qualifies the called. If He's calling you into this, it's because He's already equipped you. He's already given you everything you need. Trust Him. Lean into His promises. Let go of the fear that's holding you back. This is your moment. This is your time. Don't let it pass you by. God has been preparing this blessing for you. And He's been preparing you for this blessing. It's not a coincidence that you're here. It's not an accident that you're hearing this message. God is speaking to you. He's reminding you of His faithfulness. He's reminding you of His promises. He's reminding you that He's in control. March 31st is fast approaching, and with it comes a new season. A season of blessing, a season of breakthrough. But you have to step into it. You have to trust Him. You have to move forward in faith. The door is open. Don't let it close. Don't let this moment slip away. God's timing is perfect. He's never early. He's never late. He's always on time. And His timing is now. This is your moment to trust Him like never before. To step into His plan with confidence. Even if you feel unprepared, know this: God has already made a way. He's already gone before you. He's asking you to take the next step, to trust Him with what's ahead, to believe that He is working all things together for your good. Every challenge you've faced has prepared you for this. Every trial, every tear, every prayer, it's all led to this moment. God is not finished with you. He's just getting started. But He's waiting for your yes, for your obedience, for your trust. Move forward in faith, even when it's hard, even when it's uncomfortable. God's plans are worth it. His blessings are worth it, and they are waiting for you. Step into them. Trust Him, and watch what He will do. His promises are true. His plans are good, and He is faithful. This is not just another day. It's not just another moment. It's a divine opportunity. It's a turning point. Don't miss it. Don't let fear hold you back. Move forward in faith. Trust Him, and step into the destiny He has prepared for you. The time is now. Even when it doesn't make sense, trust Him. His ways are higher than our ways. His thoughts are higher than ours. What may feel confusing or uncertain to you is clear to Him. He sees the entire picture. He knows the purpose behind every moment in your life. Take that step. Even if it feels like you're walking into the unknown, He is with you. He has gone before you. He's already made a way. You don't have to understand everything to move forward. Faith isn't about having all the answers. It's about trusting the one who does. It's about believing that His plans are better than yours, that His timing is perfect. Move forward in faith. Faith isn't about what you see. It's about who you trust. And God is trustworthy. He has never failed you before. He won't start now. This moment is not a coincidence. It's not random. It's a divine appointment. God is speaking to you because He has something extraordinary for your life. Trust His plan for your life, even when it feels uncertain, even when you don't feel ready. Remember, God equips those He calls. If He's calling you into this, He will give you what you need. This person is His answer to your prayers. You've asked for guidance. You've asked for direction. And He's giving it to you now. Don't second-guess His voice. Don't let fear silence what He's trying to say. God's message is clear. This is your moment. This person is part of His perfect plan for your life. Together, you will walk in His purpose. This is not just a relationship. It's a calling. It's a divine partnership. God has designed this union to glorify Him. Your best days are ahead. What God has planned for you is greater than anything you could imagine. This isn't about settling for less. This is about stepping into His best. Step into this blessing today. Don't let hesitation hold you back. Don't let doubt keep you from what He has prepared. When God opens a door, He does it for a reason. But you have to choose to walk through it. Don't wait. Time is precious. Every moment you delay could mean missing the fullness of what God has for you. God's timing is intentional, and this moment is significant. Trust Him. Trust His love for you. Trust that He knows what you need, even more than you do. He has been working behind the scenes, preparing this blessing for you, and watch what He will do. When you step forward in obedience, His favor will follow. When you trust Him, He will take care of every detail. He will provide clarity. He will give you peace. God's promises are true. They've always been true. What He speaks, He fulfills. He is not a God of empty words. He is a God of action. His plans are good. Even when life feels hard, even when the path feels uncertain, He is working all things together for your good. And He is faithful. He hasn't forgotten you. He hasn't abandoned you. He is right here, guiding you, speaking to you. This is your moment. A moment He planned before you were even born. A moment designed to change the course of your life. Move forward in faith. Don't let fear stop you. Don't let the lies of the enemy hold you back. God's voice is louder than the doubts in your mind. The blessing is waiting for you. It's already prepared. You don't have to earn it. You just have to receive it. This person is part of that blessing. They've been prepared for you, just as you've been prepared for them. God has been shaping both of you for this moment. He's been aligning your paths, weaving your stories together. This isn't just about you. It's about what God wants to do through you. Through your union, His purpose will be revealed. Together, you will accomplish things that neither of you could do alone. God doesn't make mistakes. He doesn't waste time. Everything He does has a reason. And this relationship has a purpose beyond what you can see. Yes, there will be challenges. Yes, there will be moments of doubt. But with God at the center, you will overcome. He will give you the strength to face every trial. He will give you the wisdom to navigate every season. You've waited for this. You've prayed for this. And now, it's here. Don't let fear cause you to miss it. God's favor is on this union. His hand is on this relationship. And when God is in something, nothing can stand against it. Move forward in faith. Faith isn't about having all the answers. It's about trusting the one who does. It's about believing that his plans are better than yours. This person is here to walk with you, to encourage you, to inspire you, to challenge you to grow in faith. Life won't always be easy, but with God at the center, you will always have hope. You will always have peace. You will always have strength. His promise is clear. He will never leave you. He will never forsake you. He will be with you every step of the way. God is guiding you. He's leading you toward a blessing. But this blessing requires action. It requires faith. Don't let this moment pass you by. This is a divine opportunity. A door has been opened for you, but you have to choose to step through it. Pray for confirmation. Ask God to speak to your heart. Ask Him to show you His will, and He will. He will answer. He will guide your steps. His plans are perfect, even when they don't make sense, even when they feel uncomfortable. Trust Him. Trust that He knows what's best for you. Trust that His timing is always right. Trust that His love for you is endless. This union is part of His plan. It's not just about companionship. It's about purpose. It's about destiny. Together, you will glorify Him. Together, you will be a light to the world. Your relationship will reflect His love and faithfulness. This is more than love. It's a calling. It's a covenant. It's a sacred partnership designed by heaven. God doesn't make mistakes. He doesn't do things halfway. What He starts, He finishes. He has started something in your life, and He will bring it to completion. But you have to trust Him. You have to take that step of faith, even when it feels scary, even when it feels uncertain. Know that God is with you. He will not let you fall. This is your moment, a moment to step into His plan, a moment to receive His blessing. The blessing is waiting for you. Don't wait. Don't hesitate. Move forward in faith. God's promises are true. His plans are good, and He is faithful. This is not just another moment in your life. It's a divine moment. It's a turning point. Step into it. Trust Him, and watch what He will do. He will do more than you can ask or imagine. He will exceed your expectations. He will show you His glory in ways you've never seen before. This is your time. This is your calling. This is your blessing. Don't let it pass you by. God's hand is on your life. His love is guiding you. Trust Him. Follow Him. And step into the destiny He has prepared for you. Even when it doesn't make sense, trust Him. Even when the path feels uncertain, take that step. Faith doesn't require perfect clarity. It only requires trust. God's plan is greater than what you can see right now. He's already gone before you, clearing the way. You've prayed for direction. You've asked for guidance. And this is it. God is answering you. This is the moment He has prepared for you. This is the moment you've been waiting for. Even if it feels unfamiliar, know that God's hand is in it. Move forward in faith. Faith is believing that God is working, even when you can't see it. It's trusting that He's holding everything together, even when life feels uncertain. Trust His plan for your life. It's a plan filled with hope, a plan designed for your good, a plan that exceeds your expectations. This person is His answer to your prayers. They are not here by accident. They are part of the purpose He has for your life. God doesn't make mistakes. He knows what you need, even better than you do. And He's been preparing this person just for you. Together, you will walk in His purpose. This is not just about love, it's about destiny. This relationship is part of something bigger than you can imagine. It's part of God's greater story. Your best days are ahead, not behind you, not in the past, but ahead, waiting for you to step into them. God's blessings are abundant. His plans are good, and this is your time to receive them. Step into this blessing today. Don't hold back. Don't let fear stop you. Don't let doubt keep you stuck. God has brought you to this moment for a reason. He's been working behind the scenes, orchestrating every detail. Even when you couldn't see it, He was moving on your behalf. Don't wait. The blessing is already prepared for you, but you have to choose to step into it. You have to take that step of faith. Trust Him. He's never failed you, and He's not going to start now. And watch what He will do. When you trust Him, He does more than you could ask or imagine. He opens doors you didn't even know existed. He makes a way where there seemed to be no way. God's promises are true. Every word He speaks comes to pass. He is not a God of empty promises. He is a God of fulfillment. His plans are good. They are plans to prosper you, to give you hope and a future. Even when the road feels uncertain, His plans remain perfect. And He is faithful. Even when you feel weak, even when you feel unsure, He remains steadfast. This is your moment. It's not just another day. It's not just another opportunity. It's a divine moment, chosen by God for you. Move forward in faith. Don't wait for everything to make sense. Don't wait for all the pieces to fall into place. Sometimes, faith means stepping out before you can see the whole picture. The blessing is waiting for you. It's not something you have to earn. It's not something you have to fight for. It's a gift from God, already prepared for you. This person is His answer to your prayers. They are not here to complete you. God has already made you whole. But they are here to walk with you, to encourage you, to help you grow closer to Him. Together, you will fulfill His purpose. Together, you will do things you never thought possible. Together, you will glorify God in ways you can't yet imagine. This is not just about companionship. It's about calling. It's about destiny. It's about stepping into God's plan for your life. Even when it doesn't make sense, trust Him. Even when the path feels unclear, take that step. God sees what you can't. He knows what's ahead. He knows the blessings that are waiting for you. This relationship is sacred. It's not ordinary. It's not random. It's divine. Through this union, God's glory will be revealed. Through this union, His purpose will be fulfilled. This is about more than love. It's about destiny. God doesn't make mistakes. If He's brought this person into your life, it's for a reason. If He's calling you into this relationship, it's because He has a plan. And His plans are always good. Even when they feel challenging, even when they stretch you, they are always good. You've been waiting for this. You've been praying for this. And now, it's here. Don't let fear hold you back. Don't let doubt cause you to miss what God has prepared. Move forward in faith. God's favor is on this union. His hand is on this relationship. And when God is in something, nothing can stand against it. Yes, there will be challenges. Yes, there will be moments of uncertainty. But with God at the center, you will overcome. He will guide you. He will strengthen you. He will provide everything you need. Pray for clarity. Ask Him to confirm this in your heart. And He will. He will give you peace. He will give you assurance. This is your moment. a moment that has been planned since the beginning of time, a moment that is part of His perfect will. Don't let it pass you by. Don't let fear cause you to miss this blessing. God has been preparing this moment for you, and He's been preparing you for this moment. You are ready. Even if you don't feel ready, God has equipped you. He's given you everything you need to step into this. Move forward in faith. Trust Him with what's ahead. Trust Him with what you can't see. He's never failed you before, and He won't fail you now. This is not just another opportunity. It's not just another relationship. It's a divine appointment. God is calling you to step into His plan, to trust Him like never before. And when you do, you'll see His hand move in powerful ways. You'll see His glory revealed in your life. This is your time, your moment, your blessing. Don't wait. Don't hesitate. Take that step of faith. Even when it doesn't make sense, trust Him. Even when the path feels uncertain, trust Him. His promises are true. His plans are good, and He is faithful. The blessing is waiting for you. Step into it today. Trust Him, and watch what He will do. God's timing is perfect. This is not by chance. It's not a coincidence. It's His divine plan unfolding in your life. He's asking you to trust Him, to move forward in faith, to believe that what He has for you is greater than anything you could imagine. This is your moment. The blessing is waiting for you.